Holy fucking shit. This chapter was nuts. So we start off and we see the Uzumaki symbol straight away. So we obviously know that this is a temple dedicated to the Uzumaki clan. I knew that the Uzumakis are known for sealing and stuff, so I started to think and I was like, oh, holy shit, is it going to happen? I kid you not, I had to hold down a boner. So we find out that this mask is essential in unlocking the Death Reaper seal jutsu. It's really cool that this is happening. I'm like, oh god, I'm trembling in my shoes. That page was quite funny because it looked like Orochimaru was at a fun fair. You know, the one where you can like shoot ducks off a thing and then you win a teddy bear that smells weirdly like your over-friendly Uncle Steve. We move on and we see a really cool parallel with Sasuke, with the full page of Sasuke standing on top of that like pylon thing and looking over Konoha. It's really cool because obviously Naruto did that at the beginning of Shippuden, but I think he was looking the other side. It was like a reverse angle. I really can appreciate that. That was really awesome. Controversial statement of the week. Do you think Sasuke was looking at the cliff to see where his face would fit? Because, I mean, let's be honest, Sakura is definitely not being Hokage. There just isn't enough cliff space for her forehead. But I mean, it's not really a strong theory or anything, but I don't know, Sasuke didn't look that upset when he saw the shrine was like destroyed, the Uchiha shrine. He looked like he just sort of looked a bit annoyed and dismissive, like, oh, let's go. But also standing on top of that, he was like, this place has changed. I'm kind of interested in what he's actually thinking, because Suigetsu raises a good point. They could have just destroyed Konoha right there and then. Like, why not? I don't know what Sasuke's intentions are at this point. I don't think we should assume that he's on Orochimaru's side or he's evil. It's weird. I obviously Sasuke and Naruto have to fight, but because that would just be fucking troll. But I don't think it's as straightforward as that. So they go into the Uchiha hideout. I'm not sure why. I'm hoping next week they'll make it clearer to why they had to go to the Uchiha hideout. Unless it's just to inspire some really ultimate fan fiction with, like, you know, a dungeon, strong characters, young characters, dead characters, snake characters. Ugh. So Orochimaru puts on the mask, you know, yada yada yada. Shit starts happening and it's all like, whoa, what's happening? Find out that the curse seal can push out the Zetsus, which is, it's kind of clever of Kishimoto's part because it's really convenient, because otherwise he would have been like a bit screwed, because obviously you need a sacrifice. But they had the Zetsu bodies. I wonder how the Zetsu spores got onto got into Sasuke's body. Do you think Toby planted those seeds while he was sleeping? That sounded a lot worse than I intended. Orochimaru gets his arms back, so he's allowed to do jutsus. This also means that he no longer has to use the Stranger method. That did intend to sound kind of wrong. I regret that. Anyways, fucking Hokages are back. They're actually back. First, second, third, fourth. They're back. Freaking insane, and it's really good. This is when the plot development will start happening. We'll start getting some flashbacks. You know, people don't like flashbacks, but these are going to be good flashbacks. These are going to be informative flashbacks. It's going to be a Naruto lesson of the series. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so hyped for it. You know, and if I'm hyped for it, imagine how Madara feels. I mean, Hashirama gives Madara wood every morning. See what I did there? Holy dick slapper. Nibble on my wrist and call me an emo, but Kishimoto got this one right. The war arc just leveled up at this point. But personally, I'm actually quite interested in Tobirama. I mean, he's been like the mastermind behind a lot of jutsus, and we don't know jack shit about him. Obviously, Hashirama, that's going to be epic because, you know, it's always been implied that the greatest battle of all time in the Naruto lore was Hashirama versus Madara. I mean, Hashirama beat Madara. He's the only one who has actually beaten Madara, and looks like he can have a chance against Madara at this point. So I think it's probably a bit of a no-brainer that Minato and Naruto are going to have a fight, and since, I think last chapter it was said, or the chapter before, Kurama said Naruto has surpassed Minato, this will definitely show how he's surpassed Minato. I don't understand how Kishimoto's going to, because Orochimaru and Sasuke, they're not necessarily a team, to be honest. I mean, Orochimaru said that, you know, they're no longer his snakes, but he's got his arms back so he can do jutsus. I don't know how they're going to fit that third, like, element of characters in amongst Naruto, and Konoha and all the shinobi, as well as Madara, Obito, and the Jubi. Interesting thing about the Jubi, if you remember the Death Soul Reaper seal thingy, it had Orochimaru's arms, third Hokage, first Hokage, second Hokage, fourth Hokage. But if you remember about the fourth Hokage has been sealed because he sealed the Yin chakra of Kurama. So this, I genuinely think this is going to be a big thing for either the Jubi's going to get a power up, or something. This is going to help develop the Ten Tails into the perfect form, because the chakra sealed, the Nine Tails chakra that was previously sealed is no longer sealed. Or Naruto's going to get another power up, which, I mean, he's already OP. He's been powered up way too much, so I think the Jubi's going to go perfect mode at this point. I literally could talk about this chapter for like 2 hours. There's so much. I'm so glad about this. I'm still a bit confused about the Uchiha hideout. Not sure why they've gone there, why they need to go there. That's the only like qualm I had with this chapter. Otherwise, it was fucking awesome, fucking epic. Can't wait. Please comment below what you think. Please, the thing I'm most interested in are people's opinions on next chapters. Like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Like the video if you like this video. Always helps. And if you haven't already, then subscribe. And thank you for subscribing if you did. I just hit 400 subscribers, so that's awesome. So yeah, thanks if you subscribe. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. All that good stuff. Adios amigos.